Ahead of the upcoming D23 Expo, set to celebrate 100 years of the Disney company, Disney has released this insane poster, which they claim contains 58 hidden and not so hidden Disney references. So let's break it all down. The poster is, of course, an amalgamation and celebration of not only 100 years of Disney, but of all of their franchises and IP. It's an insanely cool looking poster and one that's plenty of fun to pull apart, and will be sure to set speculation alight, with the possibility that there are some teasers for D23 announcements and first looks. We're going to go from top to bottom to make this as easy as possible for all of you playing at home. If you think I've gotten anything wrong, don't forget to let me know down in the comments. Of course, it would be hard not to start with the two centerpieces of the poster itself. Front and center is the classic Disney castle, not only the icon of the Disney parks, but of Disney itself. Standing pride of place directly in front of it is, of course, Disney's other icon, Mickey Mouse, who appears here in a classic, mostly black and white design, harkening back to his earliest days in the cartoons. On the top left, we have Captain America's shield, and on the opposite corner, we have Homer's iconic donut from The Simpsons. Working our way around, we have plenty of characters and vehicles, including a Naboo starfighter from Star Wars The Phantom Menace, though more notably Din Djarin's souped up version from the Book of Boba Fett, Gonzo the Great from The Muppets, Boba Fett's Slave One starship from Star Wars, Buzz Lightyear himself, one of the flying creatures from Avatar, possibly a reference to the upcoming Avatar sequel, or Walt Disney World's Flight of the Passage in Animal Kingdom's Pandora. Tinkerbell creating her iconic star above the castle, Dumbo the flying elephant, Eve from Pixar's Wall-E, the Novacore Star Blaster from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which is also featured in the Walt Disney World attraction Cosmic Rewind. An incredibly obscure reference here is Orange Bird, a mascot created by the Florida Citrus Commission in 1970 in exchange for them sponsoring the Tiki Room attraction at Magic Kingdom. It's since gone on to become somewhat of an unofficial Walt Disney World mascot. Luke Skywalker's X-Wing from the original Star Wars trilogy, young Grogu, aka Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian, Winnie the Pooh as seen in Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree and the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, the evil Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, and behind her, the symbol of Walt Disney World's Epcot Center, Spaceship Earth, Remy from Pixar's Ratatouille, Luke Skywalker's Jedi training remote, some random monkey, which could be a generic Jungle Cruise or Jungle Book reference, or perhaps just a simple reference to Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom Park. One of the symbols of Pixar, the Pixar Ball. On the castle itself, we have the Keyblade from the Kingdom Hearts games, and on the opposite side is Raya's Dragon Blade from Raya and the Last Dragon. Poking out the top is Walt Disney and Ub Iwerks' original creation, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which I'm sure plenty of fans are going to be happy to see. Are we finally getting an announcement of the long-rumoured Oswald show? Flanking Oswald either side are two more symbols. The one on the left is the Identity Disc, or Light Disc from Tron. Again, there's rumours of a potential Disney Plus series coming soon. And to the right appears to be a Texas Rangers badge from The Lone Ranger. Bit of an odd inclusion considering this 2013 box office dud, starring two incredibly controversial figures, is a much forgotten Disney flick. Perhaps Disney are considering revamping the IP in some way. Under Oswald, we have a candle, which is likely the Miracle Candle from Encanto, and below that is Ahsoka Tano's fulcrum symbol as originally seen in Star Wars Clone Wars. Of course, we have an Ahsoka series coming soon too. Could we be getting our first look at D23? On the spires themselves, we have Queen Narissa in dragon form from Enchanted, a film whose sequel will land on Disney Plus soon, and for which we're likely going to be getting a trailer at D23 or at the upcoming Disney Plus Day. And opposing her is Elliot from the original 1977 Pete's Dragon. Back on the left spire, we have Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph, and Tiana and Naveen as a frog from Princess and the Frog. On the right side, we have Mulan from the original animated classic, and Elsa from Frozen. Running down the left side of the castle, we have an enormous tentacle, which could be a Kraken tentacle from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. There are, of course, rumours of numerous Pirates movies being in development. On the right side, we have a long, flowing starfield, which is most likely from Disney's 1940 masterpiece Fantasia, most specifically the Mickey Mouse Sorcerer's Apprentice sequence. Also in each spire we have an ornamental gargoyle candle, which can be seen hanging from the Disney Parks Haunted Mansion attraction. Again, there's a new movie on the horizon, so we could be getting some details on that too. Rapunzel's long golden locks can also be seen flowing out the window from Tangled. Further down we have the spell book from Hocus Pocus. Of course the sequel is hitting Disney Plus very soon. And on the opposite side, the genie's lamp from Aladdin. Underneath each of these we have two red panda statues as seen standing outside the palace in Pixar's Turning Red. Hanging from the entrance we've got Spider-Man on the left. Judging by the chest insignia, it's Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man. Could rumours be true that Garfield is set for more Spidey adventures in the MCU? And from the right is of course Indiana Jones. Possibly we'll finally get our first look at the upcoming 5th film at D23, but it's also just a nice little nod to the Disneyland Indiana Jones Adventure attraction. Hanging off the castle walls we have a bunch of flags featuring iconic symbols. We have another incredibly obscure one here, which is the symbol of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers from the Tokyo Disney Sea theme park. There are rumours of some sort of production or book in the works focused on these guys and gals, and also Shang-Chi's symbol from Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. With Marvel gearing up to announce even more movies at D23, it's possible we could get word of a Shang-Chi sequel, or at the very least, have the characters appearing in another movie. On the right we have the Monsters Inc. logo, the Black Panther logo, of course we have Wakanda Forever opening in only a few months from now, and the logo currently being used for Disney Plus's Andor Star Wars series. In the water we have the tail of Ariel from The Little Mermaid on the left. It's highly possible we could get our first look at the upcoming live-action remake, while Luca and Alberto from Pixar's Luca swim on the right in sea monster form. We also have a bunch of ships swimming along. The Nautilus from 1954's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Disney have actually been trying to get a remake off the ground for years now. They actually got very close to filming it in Australia with Brad Pitt about 10 years ago. I would love if we got confirmation that it's finally actually going forward. A classic boat from the Disney Parks Jungle Cruise attraction, Moana and Maui's Outrigger from Moana, and a submarine from Disneyland's Submarine Voyage attraction. We also have a jumping dolphin here too. I'm not sure there's any iconic Disney dolphins, so this could be a reference to Disney Plus's original Disney nature film Dolphin Reef. And that is all of the hidden Easter eggs in this spectacular poster. Don't forget Disney's D23 Expo is coming up between September 9 and 11, 2022, and I'll be right here with all the coverage as it happens. And at that, I want to know, what are you most looking forward to from the upcoming D23 Expo? Throw away with your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe to keep up to date with all my D23 and Disney Plus Day coverage.